This episode is sponsored by Caribbean Dance Sport, October the 31st through November the 4th, 2018. Welcome to Approach the Bar with DanceBeat. In this episode, we are going to discuss the Pro Rising Star Smooth that happened at the recent Hotlanta Dance Classic. And I have my newly acquired friends who I've known for 30 years, Mr. Nigel Clark, who's going to give his expert opinion on what he thought about the event. Nigel, thank you once again for joining me.
No problem. Newly reacquainted old friend is probably what it should be, right?
That almost sounds Irish, and I would understand that, but I'm a Brit, so I don't. So there you go. Let's see what actually happened in this competition. Our third place couple came all the way from New York. They finished 3-3, fourth in Foxtrot and third in Viennese Waltz. Mikhailo and Tatiana, what was your feelings?
Well, I actually thought tango was their worst dance for me. They are a very clean looking couple on the floor, but I felt they could have had a lot more speed and sharpness in their tango. I actually kind of liked the voluminous look that they had in the waltz and the Viennese Waltz, but I'd like them to take more advantage of their other talents, and tango is the dance where you can do that, and maybe put a bit more speed and a few more tricks in their tango would be kind of cool.
So obviously this couple are a fantastic theatre arts couple, so I presume that's what you're talking.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So we have been having a conversation about appearance. Obviously Smooth is going off the charts, and the people that are winning the competitions are pushing the boundaries more and more and more.
Definitely.
For rising star couples, we've already spoken about hair. Do you think that it's good for them to push the boundaries?
Definitely. So with this couple, the dress I found a little bit confusing. She has a great body, obviously, and the dress looked fabulous on her. But is this really the look of American Smooth? For me, if the dress had been 2 inches shorter, it would have been an awesome Latin or rhythm dress. So it wasn't far off being that, you know. And I think it's important for couples to take risks. You have to experiment. That, again, is what creates individuality, which we were talking about earlier, which I want to see more of in couples. And you have to find out what your look is. And once you find that out, then kind of stick with that look. For me, this dress worked very well for the tango. But for the other three dances, I wasn't sure that the look of American Smooth was coming across through that dress.
Okay, so something for everybody to think about. Let's see who the runners-up were. Our runners-up, once again, from Boston, Massachusetts. They actually finished 1-2-2-2. So what did you think of Erin and Maggie?
Well, like their results suggested there, I did think their waltz was their best dance. Their choreography really symbolizes what we're looking for, I think, in the waltz. In some of the other dances, it didn't always resemble the dance, and so I think that's worth taking a quick look at. Loved her dress. I thought it was phenomenal. He looked great too, except facial hair. Doesn't bother me. But, again, in the judges' room, yes, as you can see, whilst competing, there is talk, some of the judges don't agree with facial hair on guys. Some are impartial, some don't care. Again, I think it comes back to what is American Smooth representing. And the idea behind American Smooth, I think, in most people's minds is Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers is kind of the cast that we're looking at. And so, you know, again, you have to say, okay, well, is this, you are separating yourself from other people by having facial hair, because not everybody on the floor has it. But again, is that working out for you, or is it costing you? And that's tough to find out sometimes. For me, I don't mind, but it is something worth looking into.
Okay, good advice. Very good advice. Let's see who won the competition. So Victor and Yulia, won this very exciting comp last night. They finished 2-1-1-1. They also actually won the Pro Rising Star Rhythm, so it was a good night for them.
Definitely.
And they're another couple from the, I think the Fred Astaire stable in Bloomfield Hills in Michigan.
Well, they danced very well. I think they had a very good night last night. Difficult to win a competition sometimes when you don't win the waltz. To change the judges' minds, I try to mark each dance openly and not get locked into that's my winning couple. But I know it's very difficult sometimes to get out of that mode. So, I thought they represented, in my mind, what I'm looking for as an American smooth couple. Very good looking on the floor. They've got that Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers kind of look about them on the floor. Floor coverage was great. Arm usage I thought was good. Probably the best connected couple on the floor between the two of them. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to strike that balance of dancing to each other, but also involving the audience. Again, that's a balance that you have to play with within your routines. Sometimes there's too much on each other and not on the audience, and then other couples, there's nothing going on between the two of them, and it's all to the audience. So, American Smooth being that melange of rhythm and standard, that's kind of how I see American Smooth. You've also got to play that, and they did a very good job with that, I think. So, they danced very well tonight.
And as always, respect has to go out to Victor, because he danced a lot of Pro-Am yesterday. Then that's the Pro Rising Star Rhythm and Pro Rising Star Smooth, and won both. So, man, respect.
Yes. Cheers. Good job.
Very good job. So, Nigel, as I said before, I've known you for a hell of a long time. I'd really, apart from one incident at a swimming pool in San Diego, no, definitely not. I've never really had a conversation with you. So it's been really cool for me to sit and get your opinion on what is going on. So I hope that we'll be able to do this in the near future.
I think we should. Cheers.
Cheers. And guys, remember, if you want to learn anything about dancing in the United States and in other parts of the world, log on to www.dancebeat.com. We'll both see you soon. Cheers.